we three meet again, in thunder, lightning, or in rain.
When the hurry blurring's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That will be ere the set of sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath.
There to meet with Macbeth.
I come, Grey Malkin.
Call.
Anon.
Fair
is foul and foul is fair, hover through the fog and filthy air.
Flirt.
What bloody man is that? He can report, as seemeth by his plight of the revolt, the newest state.
This is a sergeant who, like a good and hearty soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend, say to the king the knowledge of the broil as thou didst leave it.
Doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that do cling together, and choke their art, the merciless MacDonald, worthy to be a rebel, for to that the multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him. From the western isles, of kerns and gallowglasses is supplied, and fortune on his damned quarrel smiling, showed like a rebel's horror, but all's too weak for brave Macbeth. Well, he deserves that name. Disdaining fortune, with his brandished steel, which smoked with bloody execution, like valor's minion carved out his passage till he faced the slave, which never shook hands nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the nave to the chaps, and fixed his head upon our battlements.
O valiant cousin, worthy gentleman!
As once the sun gins his reflection, shipwrecking storms and direful thunders break, so from that spring whence comfort seemed to come, discomfort swells. Mark, King of Scotland, mark. No sooner justice had, with valor armed, compelled these skipping currents to trust their heels, but the Norwegian lord, surveying vantage, while furbished arms and new supplies of men, began a fresh assault.
Dismayed not this our captains, Macbeth and Banquo?
Yes, as sparrows, eagles, or the hair of the lion. If I say sooth, I must report they were as cannons overcharged with double cracks. So they doubly redoubled strokes upon the foe, except they meant to bathe in reeking wounds, or memorize another Golgotha. I cannot tell, but I am faint. My gashes cry for help.
So well thy words become thee as thy wounds. They smack of honor both. Go get him surgeons. Who comes here?
The worthy Thane of Ross.
What the haste looks though his eyes, so should he look that seems to speak things strange.
God save the king.
Whence camest thou, worthy Thane?
From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banners flout the sky and fan our people cold. Norway himself, with terrible numbers assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, till that villainous bridegroom, lapped in proof, confronted him with self-comparisons, point against point, rebellious arm against arm, curbing his lavish spirit, and, to conclude, the victory fell on us.
Great happiness.
That now, Sweno, the Norway's king, craves composition, nor would we deign him burial of his men till he dispersed at St. Colm's End $10,000 to our general use.
No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go pronounce his present death, and with his former title greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won. Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine.
Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and mounched and mounched and mounched. Give me, quoth I. Aroint thee, witch, the rump-fed Ronyon cries, Her husband's to Aleppo gone, master the tiger. But in a sieve I'll thither sail, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do, and I'll do.
I'll give thee a win.
Thou'rt kind.
and I another.
I myself have all the other, and the very ports they blow, all the quarters that they know. I the shipman's card, I will drain him dry as hay. Sleep shall neither night nor day hang upon his penthouse lid. He shall live a man forbid. Weary nights 9 times 9 shall he dwindle, peak, and pine. Though his bark cannot be lost, yet it shall be tossed. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here I have the pilot's thumb, wrecked as homeward he did come. Drum.
A drum, Macbeth, thou come. The weird sisters,
Hand
in hand,
postures of the sea and the land, thus do go about, thrice in thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up 9. Peace the charms wound and up. Is the execution done on Cawdor? Are not those in commission yet returned?
My liege, they are not yet come back, but I have spoke with one that saw him die, who did report that very frankly he confessed his treason, implored your highness pardon, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like the leaving it. He died as one that had been steadied in his death to throw away the dearest thing he owned, and as careless trifle.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in this face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. O worthiest cousin, a sin of my gratitude even now was heavy on me. Thou art so far before that swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee. Would thou hadst less deserved that the proportion both of thanks and payment might have been mine. Only I have left to say, more is thy due than more than all can pay.
The service and the loyalty low, and doing it pays itself. Your highness part is to receive our duties, and our duties are to your throne and state, children and servants, which do but what they should, by doing everything safe towards your love and honor.
Welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee, and will labor to make thee full of growing. Noble Banquo, that hast no less deserved, nor must be known, no less to have done so, let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
There, if I grow, the harvest is your own.
My plenteous joys, wanton in fullness, seek to hide themselves in drops of sorrow. Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and those whose places are the nearest, know we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we named hereafter the Prince of Cumberland, which honor must not unaccompanied invest him only, but signs of nobleness like stars shall shine on all deservers from hence to Inverness, and bind us in further to you.
The rest is labor, which is not used for you. I'll be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor,
The Prince of Cumberland, that is a step on which I must fall down or else o'erlap. For in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light seek my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, yet let that be which the eye fears, when it is done to see.
true worthy Banquo, he is full so valiant, and his commendations I am fed. It is a banquet to me. Let's after him, whose care is gone before us, to bid us welcome. It is a peerless kinsman.
They have met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they have made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whiles I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me and referred me to the coming on of time with, Hail, King that shalt be. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou midst not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell.
Glamis thou art in Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I feature thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great. Art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What thou wouldest highly, that wouldest thou hollowly, wouldest not play false, and yet wouldest wrongly win. Thou have great Glamis. That which cries thus thou must do, if thou have it, and that which rather thou dost fear do, than wishes should be undone. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue, and that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him? Who were it so, would have informed for preparation.
So please you, it is true. Our thine is coming. One of my fellow had the speed of him, who almost dead of breath had certainly more than would make up his message.
Give him tending, he brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan, under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctions visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breast, and take my milk for gall. Your murthering ministers wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wounds it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, Hold, hold. Great Glamis, worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all hail hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond the ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters, to beguile the time, look like the time, bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue, look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's greatest business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.